patient care.
It's 7:48 as our News Extra program is next, brought to you today by Gehring Civic Center. Here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. Our guests today are Judy Amoo and Juanita Rodriguez. We're going to talk about National Entrepreneurship Week and the WNCC Incubator project and the success it has been, especially for Juanita here. But we're going to have Judy talk, I guess, first of all, about just what National Entrepreneurship Week is and what a business incubator is all about. Take it away there, Judy.
I'm happy to do so. Thank you so much for having us today, Kevin. We're
You bet.
appreciating
No
that
problem.
very much. National Entrepreneurship Week is a week that is celebrated in February. It began in 2006, and it's when U.S. Congress passed a resolution that sort of paved the way for a national celebration of innovation and creativity. And so the Consortium for Entrepreneurial Education was the sponsor of such an event. And this has been going on since 2006. And at that point, about 10 states signed on with this consortium to provide activities that support entrepreneurship education and the training of current and future entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
And the state of Nebraska has been involved in this since the very beginning. We have been a member of this consortium since its inception, and we do a lot of different activities across the state to support entrepreneurs.
All right, and then, of course, Juanita is one of those entrepreneurs, and you also established this business incubator up at the Harm Center, which has been a wonderful success, hasn't it?
It has. It was about 2 years ago, February 2 years ago, that the Board of Governors established a strategic plan along with the college's leadership, and part of that plan included a business incubator to support economic development around the Panhandle. And so a year ago, February 13th, is when we did our ribbon cutting and we had our first tenant occupied in our business incubator. And that tenant ended up being Juanita Rodriguez and Addiction Counseling and Consultation Services Incorporated. And over the last year, there's been some remarkable things that have taken place within ACCS as they've been incubated at WNCC.
All right, let's speak to Juanita here real quick. You obviously must think this is a pretty good deal because this is almost like a year anniversary, just over a year, isn't it?
Just over a year. It's been an amazing experience. We have grown so much. I've hired additional staff. I've created new programs. I've been able to complete a business plan. We're involved in leadership programs. I completed the Gallup Accelerated program for entrepreneurs. So it has just been amazing to be able to network with the college and expand addiction counseling and consultation services.
All right. How many people do you have, Juanita, right now?
I have 7 employees.
That's great. That's fantastic. So it's worked out very well for you. And then, of course, with Juanita in there, are there other people then that kind of take advantage of this too a little bit?
Well, actually, that's one of the reasons that we're here today, is to promote the opportunities that exist with our business incubator.
Yeah.
We would love to have some additional tenants in our incubator. When Juanita moved in a year ago, she snapped up every one of the offices that was available at that time. She inhabited all 3 offices and the support staff space, and has since, as she just mentioned, hired another counselor and created 2 internship positions, and so she's full and overflowing in our incubator. But we would like to have additional tenants, and we will find the space within our community college campus to support those businesses that would come our way. And so we want to recruit right now. We want the communities to know that this business incubator exists to help startup businesses or expanding businesses. If you need support that comes in the form of educational resources and training, in addition to things like office space and the things that people that are starting up a new business can't typically afford right out of the chute, furniture, furnishings, telephone, computer, fax, conference rooms, training rooms, all of that comes with the ability to be incubated by WNCC.
All right. So, yeah, take advantage of that. It's very easy to do. Just give the college a call. What's your number up there? And they can do that, or they can probably contact you online, right?
Yes, either way, excuse me. My telephone number directly is 635-6702, and I welcome anybody that's interested in having a conversation with me first before you would even apply. I would welcome that opportunity. You can also go to WNCC's homepage at www.wncc.net. And when you get to the WNCC homepage, look for Business and Community Education and click on that. And there's a section called Who We Are. And in that section, you'll find information about our Business Incubator, and you can apply online. There are about 23 questions that are asked of you that are pretty standard questions that help myself and my incubator resource team assess the viability of your business idea, how far along you are in your concept, what sorts of supports and resources you might need that we might be able to help you with. And so all of that can be done online, and it's not a cumbersome process, it's not a lengthy process, it's pretty streamlined.
All right. Now you're in the short amount of time we have left here, you're doing some things with some kids in Mitchell, kind of help them understand what entrepreneurship is, right?
We are in Mitchell and Scottsbluff. We're doing the entrepreneurship after-school clubs, actually, is what they are. And so we have elementary and middle school kids in Mitchell and Scottsbluff that just started their after-school club in January. And it will span through the entire term and will end in May with a marketplace in which the children that are in this after-school club will actually be creating a business and creating products and services that will be sold to the community at about mid-May. And stay tuned about that. Maybe
yeah,
we'll be able to have
I
some
think
of the
that
kids
sounds
come
like a
in and-
program to me.
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds like a program to get some of those kids in and see what they've created, and they can try to sell some things and so forth. That's the idea. That's part of entrepreneurship, is to kind of sell your business, market your business. That's a big part of it, isn't it?
That's very true. That's
Yeah.
very true. And 60 to 70% of juniors in high school report that they someday expect to own and operate their own business. So we're trying to support that dream.
Yep, and I know the DECA clubs in both Scottsbluff and Gering help promote that big time, and both those clubs are very
Yes.
good clubs.
In fact, DECA is being very helpful in the Scottsbluff After School Club. The DECA kids have partnered with us and are actually teaching the curricula that comes from UNL to the kids in the After School Club.
That's pretty neat. That's
It
pretty
is.
neat. All right, very good. Well, congratulations, Juanita, on your big start.
Thank you very much.
And we look forward to, Judy does so many wonderful things over at the Harms Center, so just give her a call, and you can find out all about it, or contact her online over there on the WNCC website. Appreciate it. Judy Amoo and Juanita Rodriguez here on our News Extra program.
Thank you.